Hey Justice, it's Friday, and it is 10:30, and I just now realized that I hadn't recorded my video for the day. So, yeah, I'm starting my video for today. Um, it's a bit dark in here today because, let me turn on a light. Let me make it brighter. Because I've only got one light in here right this instant. I'll do that. There we go! It's brighter! Yay! See, lava lamp. Except for it doesn't have the lava lamp in it. And now it's dark again! Yay, bright! We're gonna make it bright. Anyway, I kind of realized that I didn't start this like I was supposed to while we were talking, but it's because I took a nap, and after taking a nap, I realized, oh, I'm still tired. I don't know what to do. I have a weird thing going on in the back of my throat. Anyway, so I took a nap at like 3. I was originally going to record this before I took my nap, and then I took my nap. But I took a nap, and then I got up, and then you poked me to play Civ. We haven't played Civ tonight, which makes me slightly sad, but I don't have the mental capacity for it, and we'd probably be sitting there talking and stuff. And you're watching a stream right now, so that's just how that's going. We packed a box. I swear, Sunday's going to be our big packing day, where we're going to basically get everything set up and everything's going to be ready for us to leave. Next week I'm submitting my 2-week notice tomorrow to my job. That's scary to think of. I'm submitting my 2-week notice tomorrow. Well, it won't be tomorrow. I told Kathy about it, and she's just like, oh, well, since you don't work Sunday and I don't work tomorrow, you can just give it to me on Monday. I know about it, so I'm not too worried about it. Just date it for tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, that works. I was going to give it to her today, but we were kind of busy making her a clipboard. So, what I told you, since it's now official, I'm going to actually talk about it. My boss recently got a promotion. What ended up happening was there was some conflict of interest between the two people that were our main foods line manager and the assistant manager, and the guy ended up switching places with Kathy. He stepped down, or not stepped down, but he was just forcibly switched. We don't know why. I have an inkling, but I don't want to ask about it. I've kind of heard a couple things here and there, and Kathy's mentioned a few things that kind of just makes me wonder what happened, but I'm not going to ask because it's not my business. I don't care enough. Besides, I leave soon, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. But the big thing is that there was that, and Kathy was approached about a week or two ago. I think it was a week ago. It'll be a week ago now. She was approached a week ago asking if she wanted to take on the foods line assistant position. Kathy didn't necessarily want the spot. She wasn't asked. She was told she was taking it, and she got the spot. But she wanted to be on the other side of the store working as a service manager because she was originally from the service side of the store doing cashier things. Anyway, she was switched, and so now she is in a she's now in a higher position, and we don't currently have a manager right this instant, so she's operating as both the food line assistant as well as our manager, so things are a little hectic right now for our department. And I'm kind of glad that I'm leaving now because it's an awkward transition phase. They'll get out of it soon and things will be better, but for right now, considering where I'm at and what was going to be happening, I left at a very good time. There's stuff changing in the company. A lot of stuff is beginning to we're beginning to have more of a, we have more control over our own availability and times and things like that. Like, the corporate is doing all of our scheduling now for us instead of letting the manager schedule everything. So things are changing, and the company might end up limiting people on how many hours they can take on. It's going to be harder to get up into a full-time position, things like that. So I'm kind of lucky that I'm leaving when I am. And it's not that the company's a bad company. I love Meijer. I like working for it. I've had a very good experience with them. It's just time for me to leave. And so that's what's been going on. But anyway, I gave her notice of my 2-week. I gave her a notice of when I was leaving way prior to when I needed to, and I've begun to kind of slowly remind her and things like that. But we're gonna be working on the move on. We're gonna start packing on Sunday. I'm gonna go see my family. We're going to spend the 5th of July together because the 4th, I might end up going there on the 4th and convincing Dad to take the boys and us Not us, but like having all of us go out to see the fireworks and stuff tomorrow. But I don't really know. I mean, Mommy had theirs tonight because I heard most of it. They just finished up their finale, or they're still finishing up their finale. I can't tell at the moment. I still hear random pops in the distance. Um, but I was going to ask about that. They wanted to see Toledo's fireworks tomorrow night and just kind of spend some time with the family, or possibly do something with family tomorrow night instead of going on Sunday. And then on Sunday, because I have the day off, packing most of the day, and we'll be preparing for that. Next week, we'll be putting in our last check to Kevin Knight to get our apartment officially. And probably what's going to happen is when that happens, the key fee as well is going to be dropped off or sent that way as well. When we get done with that, I'm going to mention looking at Comcast or whatever other company we have and then trying to set that up prior to us getting there, or so that way we can get it done within within a few days instead of a week like we had last time. That's kind of the general plan at the moment. I'm really I'm really excited to see how these next few weeks go, because right now Josh and I have hit the point where we actually can afford everything that we are getting ourselves into. We were able to put down the money that we needed to put down to pay for our apartment without issue, and the biggest thing that we've got cost-wise is the move itself, which is great. I'm super excited. I'm really glad that everything turned out the way it did. We're definitely more prepared than we were last year when we moved, which is the best part about this entire experience. We've gotten better at it. We know what we're doing and things of that matter. And it's nice. Your word of the week for next week is explosion, because there are explosions outside. And I shall see you on Monday.